What's up, cousin? It's Tripp, and I'm back with another banger. I know some of y'all have heard about the woman that was killed for apparently trying to out two deal people, or maybe she did out them. I mean, she was all on social media talking about it and things like this. Well, I'm gonna give you a little backstory of what she said happened, because she did post this video all over her Facebook, and the videos is going around all over YouTube. She claims that she was talking to some guy, doing some business with, that she had some type of sexual encounter with once before. She claims she let the dude give her some head, but she had a man and they ain't really talk like that, but she was doing some business with him. She was over his house, left her phone, left the crib, came back, and when she came back to the crib, she busted him having sex with another man. At that point, she went on to say, hell no, this is crazy, what y'all doing, and tried to extort the man, said, I want some money. Y'all gonna have to give me some money or something if y'all want me to keep it quiet. She left, and, the dudes were saying come back and things like that. She was threatening them and threatening to out them, and she was trying to extort them. She told them, you got about an hour to come up with the money, cash at me, and I keep it quiet. But the guys wasn't going for that. It's just, the video is so wrong on so many levels. I could go into it deep, but it's just like, it's exhausting, and it's just stupid. The way some females think, claiming thinking she's saving the world by outing a gay person, or feel some type of way and feel disgusted because she let him eat her out. For one, you being a hoe, let me just stop, because she is passed away, and my mama told me not to talk about ugly babies or don't speak ill about the dead, and I'm gonna try to do that. But at the same time, man, it's just wrong on so many levels, the way these women think. And just reading some of the comments, some of the women talking about some, they was gonna kill her anyway, and she don't think she wrong, and how they would feel if they met. I understand that, y'all ladies, I don't get it. I think it's just the shortest of black men. Y'all more concerned about the gay black man that's out here versus the black man that's in prison. That's okay. The hundreds and thousands of black men that's in jail for murder and killing and selling drugs to the community and, tearing down the community. But you so worried about the gay black man that don't want you, especially the ones that are masculine, that look like men, that can operate and move in any social environment or any setting, because you attracted to them. Oh my God, that's so nasty, and but you don't say nothing about the feminine boy who, do your eyelashes and do your hair at the hair shop, or that you can kiki and laugh and joke and shit with. Now y'all need to check. Every man ain't gay. Let me just make that clear. Every man is not gay. Just like every man ain't straight.
Tripper plug, this the real deal. This tripper plug, this the real deal. I know you see me on television, I know you see me on your YouTube, but you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool. Never let your left hand know what your right hand finna do, cause they gon' study your every move, try to imitate what you about to do. This here is the gang. We don't rock with you if I ain't feeling you. I've been on top since I started, dog, and I ain't finna move.
Let me break this down. There are some DL people that are bisexual that are attracted to both sexes. And they like women and they like men. Being with a man is not acceptable, especially in the black community a lot of times, especially when you attracted to women too. Some of the women don't want to respect that you attracted to both sexes. This turn off to them. Oh, you doing it to a boy, you can't be into me. If you want a man to be upfront and honest with you about the things that he likes sexually, you need to create a safe space for him. And I said this in another video, especially in the black community. But I do believe that there are some people that's really attracted to both sexes. And sometimes they have to be DL. It's not always as easy as everybody make it seem, because when I was a DL person, it was the hardest thing in my life. The fear is so crippling. Like, I mean, you literally can die just thinking about if anybody found out. And sometimes I still find myself in DL situations where I'm around people that I just don't feel like telling them that I'm into men, and they automatically assume that I'm straight. And I don't lie or, you know, boost it up. Oh yeah, just hit 2 women last night. Yeah, this bitch tried to suck my dick. I don't do all that. That's just being too fake. But I don't tell them personal things about me, you know, because I just rather the relationship just be what it is, and maybe it's not that important to me, or maybe it's important enough to where I want to keep the friendship, but I don't want to tell them. It's just so many things. Now, I can't box every DL person into the same box as, oh, he's just gay and he's just being with a woman because he's scared to come out, or whatever the case may be. Everybody has a different situations, even though there are those situations like that. But let me tell you ladies this. If you're in a situation with a man and you find out that he's been having sex with another man, the worst thing that you could do is out him and go tell his business. Now, you might be hurt, just like you would probably be hurt if he cheated on you with another woman. But I guess if it's with another man, you're more hurt, you know, because of whatever reasons, you know, society say, oh, you know, he shouldn't be with it. But you was so in love with this man before you knew that he was sleeping with another man. He was everything to you. You're king. You made him Kraft macaroni and cheese and them little burnt up pork chops and corn every night. You know, you brought back home weed for him. You know, you gave him your income tax money to flip. He never flipped it. He always came back short, but you was there for him. Now that you find out that he's slept with another man or sleeping with another man, he's the worst person in life. He's the, you know, a fag and this and that, and you can't stand him, and, you know, you hope he die and choke on, you know, a cock. You know, it's never right for somebody to cheat on somebody and for somebody not to be honest about who they are. Let me get that out the way. But coming out is not easy, as a lot of people just say, oh, just do it. Maybe it might have been easy for you. You know, maybe you did it and your family, you know, accepted you and everything just went on as planned. But a lot of times it doesn't go that way. You know, people have lost jobs. People have lost friends, families, relationships with their kids have been damaged. It's really hard for some people. And being gay or being attracted to a man is not something that you could just cut off. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody, I think you should be faithful. I don't think you should be sleeping with anybody else, man or woman, but that's not always the case. It's not a perfect world. Sometimes these guys be in relationships with women, but they're more attracted to a male, and a woman is not satisfying them. And the urge, you know, I'm not saying that they do it every day, but eventually the urge to be with another man comes up, and some of them risk it. Some of them stay unhappy in a relationship and just suppress it for years and years. But some people will take a risk and say, well, I'm going to try to find a man to mess around with. You know, that's getting very scarce now, especially with clout chasing and everybody. You know, these gay boys, they get all in their feelings when you dick them down like you've been doing your woman, and now they want to be the only one. And, you know, if you don't answer their call and this and that, then they want to out you. I'm going to tell your girl and your baby mama and your sister, your auntie, your cousin, your homeboys on the block that you've been messing around with me. You know, and that's crazy. You know, for a gay boy to do or for a woman to do. You know, if you find out that your man has been cheating on you, the best thing that you could do is leave. You know, you don't have to go tell, because that's where it gets risky at, when you doing that and then this dude can't walk in the hood no more. And this is all he know. He can't walk in the hood. People disrespecting him. You know, that's a motive for murder. I'm not saying that it should happen or that it's acceptable, but I can understand it. I just don't. I couldn't hurt nobody like that. You know, I probably would deal with whatever comes with it, which most people I think do. And after time they realize it probably wasn't as bad as they thought. But that fear of people knowing about your sexuality, it's not a normal thing. Still to this day. But especially for a masculine male. Now, I feel like it's more acceptable for feminine men. Feminine, whatever. I feel like it's more for a masculine man that society sees as a straight male. I think it's very much harder for them. You know, and it's not because you're trying to be, it's just who you are. You know, allegedly, she got killed a couple hours after outing, you know, some guy, and it's very sad. I don't know the full details of what happened, but they're saying that she was killed by, you know, the DL guy. It's just, guys, y'all have to stop. And this is one of the reasons why guys are so secretive and they don't trust people, and because they know the chances of this. Like, if you get involved with it, and this is why I'm against it. It depends on what you want. Now, if you just want a hookup with somebody, you know, and a lot of times I can understand why DL dudes are attractive. You know, for me, it probably would be attractive too, because the type of things I like. I don't like somebody who has been with a lot of other gay men, or, you know, everybody in the club you done slept with in some type of way. So I like the fact that a DL person don't go out, probably not familiar with the whole gay scene and haven't slept with every gay boy in the club. That's attractive to me. The masculinity part, a lot of times DL guys are masculine. I could relate to them a lot more. They in the hood. They listen to the type of music I listen to. You know, we can vibe. I can bring them around my 10 brothers and everything could be fine and dandy. You know, a lot of times the sex is good, you know, but a lot of times it's not no reciprocation in the sex. A lot of times DL people haven't really explored themselves enough to know exactly what they like, or they have a one-track mind as far as like, well, I'm gonna do this. I like ass, so this is all, and they don't have no emotional connection to you. You giving yourself up to them, you letting them do everything to you, and you know, go home and watch a video and take care of the rest. You know, that's why a lot of times they get with these guys with low self-esteem that don't want no they just happy to be pleasing a DL man. Oh, you ain't got to touch me. I'll suck you off or do this, and I'm fine with that. You know, maybe, but some people, that satisfies them. I don't know. You know, but when it comes to the emotional connection, a lot of times DL men are not available to love you or to be there because they have so much going on and they still don't even know who they are. You know, they got a family sometimes, you know, people that don't know about them, you know, things like that. And that's where their loyalty lies for right now. You know, that's where they lay their head at night. You know, you can't call them when you want them. They call you when they need you. So if you're looking for love and intimacy and a real relationship and things like that, the DL route is not the route to go. Or if you just want to sleep around with people or sleep around with somebody when they want you, then maybe so. But I'm sure that would get old and tiresome too, because the more you sleep with somebody, it seems like you will start to get an emotional connection with them. But sometimes, look, I'm old school. This might not even apply to some of y'all new hoes. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother subject that I probably need to talk about too. But stop outing these DL dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's not your place to go and tell somebody, oh, this person gay, he and disrespectful, and try to turn people against them because of something they did to you. If they hurt you, leave the situation. And karma will come back around. Because whether you hurting somebody because you DL or, you still hurting somebody, and you still got to pay for that. It was many a times that I could have been with women and I chose not to because karma. Not that I thought that they would find out or I would be around them. I could have just did it just to be with the homeboys. But I respected them enough not to do it. And respected myself enough I'm not going to do that. So I will find any way to get out of a situation that I wouldn't have to involve somebody else. Because that's when things gets really messy and crazy, right? When you start involving other people in your pain and in your mess. And a lot of times, this is what's happening with DL people. You go and you sleep with this boy and you screw him like you in love with him. And you saying all types of things to him, and then a couple hours later, they can't hear from you. Or you with this woman who been holding you down, and she finds out that you've been sleeping with your homeboy that been to her house, and y'all done rolled up together and did this and been in this and that, and y'all sleeping together. It gotta be a hurtful thing, because a lot of times women feel like, I gotta worry about women, but I know I have to worry about men too. You do. And then y'all try to use, the whole thing of him bringing home a disease. You don't know if somebody gonna bring home a disease just because they sleeping with another man. That's ignorant. You could bring home a disease probably quicker sleeping with a woman because you thinking you good. Oh, this a woman, I'm good. I can hit this raw. I can do that. Yeah. You should protect yourself whether you with a female or a male and make wise decisions. But outing somebody, and y'all gay boys do it too. Sometimes y'all get with these celebrities or, sports people and things like that. Y'all want more from them. Y'all want to be the first lady living in the mansion and all of this kind of thing. So when they don't give you that and they just use you for sex, you get upset. And now you want to out them and mess up everything that they got going on in their lives. It's hard out here. And I do understand, how it could be for some people. It's not that they don't want people to know. Some people, jobs. Their livelihood, how they support, how they pay their mortgage, how they pay their, rent or, car note. They fearful of what would happen in the workplace if people knew about them. So that's another DL situation. People that's in the church that have a connection or, with God and ordained or, and they know how people going to look at them. So I can't do this if I'm this person. We need to start, man, just being more accepting to who people are. If this is what this person wants, like this is a human being. Don't let that person affect you that much to where you lose yourself. Humans are flawed, right? So don't put nobody on the pedestal and think that they won't hurt you. Pretty much everybody who I ever loved had hurt me in some type of way. So you thinking, when somebody even say that in a relationship, oh, I never hurt you, it just goes in one ear and out the other. You might not knowingly hurt me or on purposely hurt me, but I'm pretty sure that there will come a time that you will hurt me in some type of way. Because we flawed, we human, we make mistakes. And that's what it is. I'm not saying that being DL is right. Cheating on somebody is right. But I'm just saying how you react to those situations, you know, can ultimately change the whole outcome. Okay, so a person cheats on you with another sex and you upset and you mad and you in shock and everything. Leave him alone. Let him deal with that karma. I'm pretty sure one day he might figure it out and he might choose to just be with one person. You know, a bisexual person who wants love from either sex. When he's single, he might sleep with both. When he finds the person that he wants to be with, you know, he might settle down and be faithful to that one person. You know, I know it's complicated. You know, if you ain't secure with yourself, oh, I got to deal with women and men. And what's the difference from dealing with a whole bunch of women? These guys, they see a woman every 5 seconds that they want to screw. It's all about the man that you with, how he treats you. Rest in peace to the lady who lost her life in this crazy, you know, situation. But I just want all of y'all to be careful out there, you know, when you dealing with people. Know exactly what you want and know what you're getting into. You know, if you with a DL person and they not emotionally available to love you and it's just for sex, let it just be that. Don't get attached and, you know, be calling them and ringing their phone and, you know, things like that. You already go into the situation knowing what it is. You know, ladies, if you find out that your man is bisexual or if he undercover gay or whatever you might think it is, if it's not the situation for you, leave the situation and find somebody else. Because if you stay, that means that you're willing to deal with it. Don't go putting on Facebook and, you know, doing all of that, because now you're putting his life in jeopardy. And a sick person, that could be motive to do some harm to you. I don't know. Y'all leave y'all comments in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about it. Like I say, it's never right, but the world ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We just got to try to be the best that we can be in a mess. You know what I'm saying? And your karma is your karma. You put out good energy and good things, 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to come back to you. You know, I love y'all. I hope y'all be in prayer. And I told y'all, man, I'm back with these back-to-back bangers. So show your boy some love. Let's get this channel up to 20K. If I don't get 20K before moving day, I'm staying away. Y'all like that, didn't y'all? Go ahead, tweet it. Make it a hashtag. I'll at your boy, man. I'm out and I'll see y'all on the next video. And stop outing these people. You know what I'm saying? Stop it.